welcome to Planoly. Whether you're brand new here or you've used Planoly for a while and things look a little different, this is your walkthrough of the grid, how it all works from start to finish. So we'll first start with creating a post versus uploading media. So at the top of your grid, you've got Create Post button. We'll tap it and you'll go straight into building a full post with captions, your social platforms, your different scheduling options, and then your preferred posting method. That's your go-to when you're ready to put a post together from start to finish. But if you want to get a photo or video onto your grid to see how it looks without dealing with any of that just yet, tap on the drop-down, select Upload Media, and then you'll be presented with this screen here where you can import from different options below, click straight from your desktop, or you can drag and drop media as here. So you'll click Continue, and it drops straight into your grid as a draft so you can lay things out and fill in the details whenever you're ready. So next we'll go to reserving a spot with your placeholder. So sometimes you know what your grid should look like before the content actually exists. That's what the placeholder is. So for this, we'll click on the same drop-down item and we'll select Placeholder, where we now see the placeholder screen. So when you set one up, you can add a caption, jot down a note idea, pick a color that shows up as a block right next to your grid, and set a date and time now or leave it to fill in later. So say you're planning your next month's grid for the class co, and you know Friday needs a styled outfit, but it hasn't been shot yet. So we'll drop in here, we'll select the blue, tap here, and then we'll do styled outfit shot as the placeholder. We'll select save, and you can see how it'll fit on your grid right here, and you can always swap out the real photo at any moment when you're ready. So next we'll look at reordering your content in the Instagram grid view. So when things are on your grid, you can tap and hold any piece and move it over, and it drags and drops in place. This works for your drafts and placeholders, so feel free to keep adjusting the layout right up until it's time to decide to schedule. Next, we'll look at the different ways to view your content. So at the top, you have 3 different views. We have the Instagram list view, which mirrors exactly how your content will actually look on the Instagram grid. We have the list view, which lays out everything in a scrollable list, handy for seeing captions and details at a glance. And then we have the gallery view, which shows bigger previews of each photo or video of all your social channels. And then both the list view and the grid view also have where you can see and control by social channels. So let's go back to the Instagram grid view. With Instagram grid view specifically, you've gotten 3 tabs that match Instagram's own structure. So we have the grid, which shows your regular feed post and any reels you've set to also appear on your main feed. We have the Reels tab, which is dedicated space for planning reels, and then we have the Stories tab. One good thing to know about the Reels tab, for each reel, you can choose whether it shows up only in your Reels feed or both your Reels feed and your main grid. You'll just click in here and then make sure that if you want to exclude from the main grid and only post your Reels, you'll just go ahead and toggle this on and then save or schedule. Awesome. So then next we'll go back and we'll walk through how to filter and reading different post statuses. So every piece in your grid can show a small status icon, whether it's draft, scheduled, published, or failed, so you know where things stand at a glance. So we can tap on the filter icon and you can kind of play around here and see the different options as well. You can also change if you would like to see the full text, or you can just have the icon as well. Beautiful. So next, I just wanted to point out that you will see a few different options below. So this means that it is scheduled for a reminder flow only, so you'll get a reminder at the time to manually post. And then this icon here means that it's scheduled for auto post. So just take a peek at those whenever you're scheduling to make sure it's going to the right setup. Lastly, resizing your grid and calendar side by side. You can also adjust how much space each takes up. See that thin divider right here running between your grid and the calendar? Click and drag to the left and to the right for more room, depending on how you would like to view visually your grid and your calendar. And that's the grid from top to bottom. If you run into anything else or just have any questions at all, our support team is always happy to help. Reach out at any time. Happy planning!